Whoa. The energy drink strong. About to go and do my workout. Matter of fact, it's a good thing I'm drinking the energy drink because I wanted to squeeze this down into about, no, not squeeze this down, working on a piece of jewelry. I want to squeeze this down into about 3 minutes. I want to talk about raising your vibration. I want to talk about the higher self, and I think I'm going to end up maybe talking about Christ consciousness. So hang on, stay in here with me. So first, let's start with an image. Let's start with you're standing over a bucket of water, and you got a pebble, and you drop the pebble in the bucket of water, and it creates a wave. And when that first crest of the wave goes up, it gets gravity, and then it starts to come back down. Now, let's say that you are that plane of water, that undisturbed membrane plane of water. And when that rock hits the water and the wave goes up and the crest stops and goes back down, okay, I got it. Let's say it's like on a roller coaster. When you get up to the top of the hill on a roller coaster, and right when you get ready to come down, you go, and something happens and it feels like you come out of your body. So imagine you do come out of your motherfucking body. Imagine on that wave, when it comes back down, you come out of your body. And it freezes a part of you, and we're gonna call that your higher self, a anthropomorphic being in the realm of the universal fabric. Okay, so it go back down. Then it got energy, so it goes back up. It's the little hill on the roller coaster. Clink, 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 clink. You get up to the top again. Go down, another anthropomorphic being, another you. You came out of your body again in this space fabric time thing. Okay. So that crest is not as high as that crest. That's the crest not as high as that crest, all the way down to the beach. Back at the beach, let's say you're back at ambivalence, just not feeling any kind of way. And let's say right here, that first crest, your first self, your higher self, let's say that's love. That's the love frequency. And when I say higher self, I only mean higher in that on this scale in your mind is higher than where the pebble hit the water. I don't mean shit else. Like when people be saying, well, what are you trying to say? I'm not trying to say nothing else. Only a reference of measurement in the picture, not higher meaning smarter, not higher meaning richer. There is no reason for the ask me, so Mitch, what are you trying to say? I said it. So that's your higher self. Here's your ambivalent neutral self. Up here, we got love, a anthropomorphic self of you stopped at the love crest. But that's on water. Now, in the universal fabric of ether or whatever this stuff is called, there is no gravity. So when that pebble hits that plane, it also creates a wave crest underneath. And for measurements only, we'll go 0, -1, -2, -3, the little number line thing. Finally, it came into use for something, right? So we got the number line thing here. Some people are going to get this. Maybe we draw an open circle here, or maybe we draw a closed circle here. Here too, check that shit out. Okay, so up here we got love. We in fabric time. We're not in the bucket of water. And down here, what's the opposite of love? No, not hate, fear. Fear. We got fear. So when you lower your vibration, you can fool around and tap into your lower self. Because when this wave rock hit the water, it got to a point to where the water went whoop, and it formed another you. If you want to call it hell, you can. I don't know. You want to call it the subconscious? I don't know. Call it what you want to. Guess what? I don't give a fuck. I'm not going to argue about terms in a conversation. Anyway. So, when you're raising your vibration or lowering your vibration, you're going to tap into a stream that's going to flow you back to your higher self. Your higher self. Like Dorothy. She wanted to get back home. You got to tap into your higher self. So if you're picturing Buddha, Jesus, I don't know, Martin Luther King, Dr. Umar as a higher self figure for you, that ain't gonna work. It's not gonna work. Now, could I sit here and meditate on Michael Jordan and my nervous system somehow pick up some of his moves? Yes, indeed. But that's not a higher self, and that's not Michael Jordan's higher self. All right. Where was I? Okay, higher self. So, somebody's now going to say, well, what about Christ consciousness as the higher self? And I'm going to say, what about it? What about it? What about it? If it is such a thing as a Christ consciousness higher self, or Buddha higher self, you can't tap into that shit without getting to your higher self. How you gonna come from fear to motherfucking Jesus higher self? The fuck out of here. Fuck out of here. Somebody gonna lay their hands on you and you're gonna accept Christ as your savior. And after I've shown you all this on vibrations and frequencies and all of that, and you're down here in fear, you're going to go all the way, not to your higher self, to get your shit fixed, to Christ consciousness? Yeah, I'm going to end the video.